Recently, many of our business and political leaders got together to hear about the state of our region, and from longtime Charleston Mayor Joe Riley, who challenged those leaders to make a better future for the Lowcountry. Catherine Madiman was there.
Hi, I'm Catherine Madiman with WHHI-TV. The Hilton Head Island Bluffton Chamber is hosting the State of the Region at the Marriott Resort. This year's keynote speaker is Mayor Riley. He has been the mayor of Charleston for 40 years, and we're very excited about meeting him today and celebrating his tenure. So let's go inside and take a look. I am with Mayor Joe Riley, who is the former mayor of Charleston for 40 years, and I'm excited to have you because you are our keynote speaker today, and we want to hear about the history. What are you going to share with us?
Well, I will talk about the history of the building and rebuilding of Charleston, and you know the concepts are universal. Every city is different and every community is different, but the ideals, commitment to excellence and in beauty, putting the citizens first, don't compromise on quality, just keep at it. So I'll be talking about that.
And we're Joe Cunningham, and we just gave a great speech here. Tell us a little bit about what you're sharing with the audience today.
Yeah, well, we're talking about local issues and what's important for people in Beaufort County and Hilton Head, and especially preserving and growing this economy here in the Lowcountry. And we talked about some of the bills we've recently introduced that would provide more oversight on some of the tariffs that the president is introducing. We talked to a lot of business leaders, a lot of company owners, and they talk about the instability and the uncertainty that some of these tariffs the president has put in place is having on their bottom line. And so we also talked about doing everything we can to protect our veterans and make sure that they have the health care that they deserve. We've introduced and passed some bills that directly address that, including expanding the coverage, health care coverage to veterans who are exposed to Agent Orange. And so we're making a lot of improvements in the care of our veterans. They have made such large sacrifices to protect our freedoms, and it's important that we reciprocate that.
For today, here we have Mayor Riley with us, and he's been the mayor for 40 years. I think that's extraordinary. What do you think about that?
I think I'm a huge fan. Mayor Riley is the gold standard of public service, and he's the person that people should look to, and as far as public office and serving the community, and we can all learn a lot more from him on that respect.
Okay. I'm with Stu Rodman, and we had a great occasion here. We listened to Mayor Riley tell his story. What did you think?
Oh, it's a fantastic story of what has happened in Charleston and his leadership that made it happen. A gentleman who was there for, 40 years. Could have gone on to anything else that he wanted to, senator, whatever, but he had the foresight to really bring Charleston back from the brink to becoming one of the most delightful cities in the country. So
let's talk about your neighborhood. Let's talk about Beaufort. A lot of fun things are happening. Tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Well, Beaufort County is a wonderful place, and obviously, like the rest of the coast, it's growing very quickly. We got a few challenges, but really a lot of opportunities, There's certain things we've got to do well with the growth, things like this stormwater management and building enough roads to keep up with all of the growth.
I'm with Bill Miles, and what an exciting event we have here today. We had Mayor Riley speaking. Listening to your story, talking to the audience, tell me what's your thoughts and how you feel about today.
Well, it's a fantastic day, and to think about Mayor Riley and what he's meant to the city of Charleston, the state of South Carolina, and have him talking a little bit about how he did it, and then being able to listen to our mayors and chairman of county council and hear some of the ideas about land preservation and parks and other things, and hearing our mayors and chair of county council talking about Hilton Head Island, Bluffton, Hardeeville, the Beaufort County, and doing some of the similar things. So it's very exciting, and I think the room is energized and charged and was equally impressed with all the stories.
I'm with Dr. Rodriguez, who's the superintendent of the schools in Beaufort Schools. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
And what's your hot topic for today?
Well, one of the key topics is certainly the upcoming referendum on November 5th. It's a $344 million referendum that focuses on capital improvement projects and needs of the school district. There was a citizen review committee that was formed in order to look at those needs. They visited schools and they prioritized the list of needs, and then the school board voted to approve moving forward with this $344 million referendum. There are two questions. Question one is $290 million, and that question is focused on safety and security of schools. It's focused on technology upgrades. It's focused on renovating some of our school facilities that need renovations, as well as classroom expansion for some of our overcrowded areas in schools. And then the second question is a $54 million question for voters, and that deals with our career and technical education expansion of programs at a couple of schools. It deals with playground improvements for our elementary schools, for our early childhood centers, and for our K-8 centers. And then the other piece is athletic facilities at our middle schools and high schools across the county.
We're with Bluffton's Mayor Lisa Silka, and what an exciting afternoon. Tell me about your thoughts.
Well, I thought it was a good way to start the week, or be in the middle of the week, when you get 650, 700 people in the room that are all business people and leaders, to be able to continue to educate what's going on, because a lot is going on today all over, and to give everyone a feeling of, okay, they're doing something.
The State of the Region, what a great forum for the community leaders and business people to come together and listen to what's going on and learning about all the progress and development that we have in our communities. Back to you.